Hi, my name is Chelsea Hayden, and this is my personal teaching philosophy video reflection. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is how my teaching philosophy has developed since this began. I would say that my philosophy hasn't changed, but I've just been able to strengthen it by finding strategies to implement the things that I want to do. My teaching philosophy would be using my devotion and professionalism to contribute change into a student's life, to utilize my interaction skills and advocate for the special education community, and I would like to create a learning environment that is equitable for all learners. So like I said, I don't believe that my philosophy has changed. However, I have been able to create and develop and learn so many strategies from my teacher mentors and other teachers that are not my teacher mentors, to implement those things and be able to carry out my philosophy. And I've been able to strengthen that and actually work towards that. How can technology be used to create better learning opportunities? I love to implement technology in my classroom. Working with my students, I've found that technology is the best way to engage my students. So, using different programs really help to differentiate learning for students. A lot of times I can put them on individual programs, but then I can also put them on group programs, and this really helps me to do some informal assessments and formal assessments. I love technology in the classroom, but the main reason is for engagement and differentiating. Those are the big ways. I just think that those create the most amazing learning opportunities, especially for kiddos in the resource setting that I have been working in since I've started this. Likewise, the final question was, how will you implement the Christian worldwide values, which are compassion, promoting human flourishing, and behaving legally and ethically in your future classroom? To be honest, I feel like these are just things that should come second nature, especially to someone is an individual that has faith and holds these values. I've always been passionate and compassionate about others, and especially in the area of special education. So I would like to implement these values by just my actions, my daily actions, and how I interact with my students and other employees, my team members. Promoting human flourishing. I think that this is a great thing for special education students because I really have been working to, it seems that a lot of my students need work in the area of independence and teaching families how to advocate for their special education student, and this is how I will implement human flourishing. And finally, behaving legally and ethically in your future classroom. Again, this is something that should, in my opinion, come second nature to educators. We should always be behaving professionally and ethically in our future classrooms. And this can be done by being very much aware of the rules and expectations for educators. And then that way you could avoid accidentally doing something illegally, and just remaining ethical and doing things in the student's best interest and holding and carrying things out that are best practice. So this was my reflection on my journey thus far in my student teaching. Thank you.